for a second to kind of wake up. This is a wake up stretch, so it doesn't have to be aggressive. Breathe in. Exhale, just gently warming up your body. Inhale, open up your arms, and let's gently go to the other side. Good morning. Inhale. Rotating, rotating, rotating. Inhale. And then open up your arms. And I'm going to keep my right hand on that left knee and go over. If you're more comfortable with the hand on the floor, you can do that too. While we're here, we'll add a little rotation down. And while we're here, we're going to add a little rotation up. Breathe in. And then this hand that's in the air can go to the opposite knee. And then you're going to go up and over. Breathe in. Exhale, rotate down. And then rotate up. Inhale, come up. And then we're going to take one rack posture before we get adding on the movement exercises that are for strength. Let your hand go up, and then your heart's going to go up. I've got this soft knee, soft elbows, soft knees. Inhale, lift. Breathe in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and on the 1, make sure you have enough room behind you. We're going to roll down. So your abs are going to just help you slow down. Take a happy baby for a moment. 5, and you might even add a little rock. 4, a little movement. 3, 2, and then let your feet come down. And now we're waking up the back. Begin articulating up and articulate down. Think about each vertebra getting its own bit of attention, its own bit of focus. Especially in the lower back, you push the low back vertebra down before you peel them up. You're going to push your low back vertebra down before you peel them up. Breathe in and out, and in and out, and in and out. Take another one. And then when you're up this next time, let your hips stay where they are and just take about 5 counts here. 5, where you're even. 4, 3, 2, lower your spine down, and then take your hands between your knees and hold on to your feet or your inner thighs. This is supine bound angle. Move a little if you would like. That'll add on a little low back stretch and inner thighs. Now leave your left leg down towards the floor and lift your right leg up to the sky. And at first your hamstring might feel tight. So as you're going through these leg circles, if your knee wants to lengthen more, it might be able to. And your shoulders and your ribs are down. Breathe in through your nose and go around and enjoy that flexibility in your hip. That maybe your circle will get bigger as well. You're just observing as you do the movements. Let's do one more, and then when you're at vertical, we're going to reverse it. So go around, or if you need to have a more limited range of motion, that is just fine. We're lubricating that hip. We're activating the abs without lifting the neck. Inhale, shoulder blade stability. 2. Now this leg that's in the air, you're going to hang on to it anywhere, hands behind the thighs or the calf, and take a stretch. Point and flex. Circles. Inhale. Now for a moment, take a full body stretch. Let everything go. Inhale. Now the hands come back down beside your hips. Slide the other leg up, and then you can start wherever, meet yourself where you are. So if your hamstring feels tight, you can just bend the knee a little bit, or you can decrease the circle. Now, as you're here, you might find that you can lengthen your knee more, or you can take a bigger circle. So you're going to find out what you need to do. Now, you can go the other way, circle. Good. So you might soften your knee if you need to modify. I'll show different ways. You want to listen to your body, or lengthen if you're feeling okay. Neck is soft. You're going to be holding on to that leg. And then maybe point and flex here, add on that ankle, add on some circles, go both ways. And then Yeah, I like that toe spread. Good, Shereen. And then pull the legs in, and this is just a little gentle rock. You can move intuitively. Inhale. Let the feet down. Next, lift and spread your toes and curl up. Now hold the hips up. Hold. And we're going to do a small 2-inch range of motion for a pulse. So lower and lift just 2 inches. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then a small variation, touch the knees together. So narrow bridge, now up and down, just 2 inches, 10 reps. So tiny, feel your hamstrings where they meet the glutes. Breathe, there's no tension in the neck. Now this is a little wider bridge, let your knees go a little wider than your ankles. 2-inch pulse, just that top range of motion. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Sometimes that hamstring acts up, Catherine. That's no, I know. Okay, let's take an ankle to thigh stretch. So it's like you're a figure 4. Get your hands between your legs, and then you might even rock, rock, and rock. 10, 2, 3, 4. And an ankle roll is also a nice option too, or toe spread. Inhale. Now let's take the other side, ankle to thigh. Now reach your hands through. And if you're feeling tight, it's okay that you might need a pillow. That'll make it easier for you to concentrate on a pillow under your head. That makes it easier for you to concentrate on the hip. Otherwise, just release with your exhales. 5, breathe and let it go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, we're going to be putting our feet on an imaginary table. Take your fingers behind your head. Now add a rotation and let your abdominals fire, so contract. Let your belly pull in. That's a transverse abdominal. Your elbows go into your opposite knee. Exhale. Exhale. Good. Shoulder comes off the mat. And you can add on, pull your toes back. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. And then hug your legs in and just take a moment. Nice job. And then we're going to take it to a side position. Let your arm be your pillow so you don't have any tension in your neck. I'm going to adjust my little mic here. And let's take our legs up both in the air. Now try to feel your belly pull in here. So we're activating the obliques and the abs, little QL, but not the neck if we can help it. Good. A little hip and a little inner thigh. Try 10 more. Belly in. So we're going to get the abs in different planes today. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to roll on the belly, and your hands can be your pillow for your forehead or your cheek, whatever way your neck's comfortable. Lift up both legs and tap the feet together about 20 times. This is going to be hamstrings. This is going to be glutes and inner thighs. About 10 more times. Neck is soft. Breathe in. And then we're going to be switching over to the other side. So let your arm be your pillow. And you're going to be lifting up both legs. Here we go. Exhale, up. Now, obliques, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10 more. 11, 12. Feel your abs and your outer hip and your inner thigh. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Hot dog. Okay, belly down. Now this time we're going to do a flutter. So the legs do a vertical 2-inch or so flutter, about 20 reps. Hamstrings, glutes. 10. Try to feel even, your glutes are evenly contracting, right and left. And now let the feet down, and then we're going to put our hands kind of hovering above the floor, wide and in front of us. Now you're going to inhale and lift up the back, but don't use your hands yet. Just kind of hover the hands and notice where you are. as we wake up. Your inhale lifts you, good. Just notice that's pure back, and then you guessed it, Michelle. Let your hands help you. If you would like to go higher, hold for a moment. Let's do a 5 count here and kind of breathe into this area. All right, inhale and lower, and now we're gonna lift up both legs. Lift up your torso, and then when you can't go anymore, let your hands assist you. And then lower. Now lift up your legs. Lower your legs and lift up your upper back. Lower your torso and lift your legs. Lift your torso, and then your hands help you. And lower and lift the legs. Lift the torso. This is a swan. Lower your body, then lift your legs. All right, now stay up on this next one. We're gonna shoot for a 10 count. Elbows point down. Looking good, guys. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower. Let your hands go right beside your hips now, like they're hovering, palms face down. Lift up your back, lift up your hands, and if you want, lift up your toes. You don't have to. We're going to focus on the upper body, but that's up to you. Now, just let your breath naturally lift you up. Inhaling lifts you. Exhaling lowers you, but not too much. Now interlace your fingers at your low back. Inhale, come up. Relax, and then switch which hand is where. So now the other pinky's on the outside. Here we go. Come up. And rest for a moment with your arms under your head, and we're going to bend the knees. They're still on the ground, but we're going to bend them and then sway them left and right. You're just trying to let the low back release. Now we're going to let the legs go long again, and this is a breaststroke. So think about your swimming. You swim the arms really big, you come up, and then you lower down. So then your arms come forward again. You inhale, you lift, and you lower. You can even imagine you're trying to come out of the water to get a breath of air, and then lower. You want to feel your scapula glide or move on the back, so they're not rigid. Feel your gliding scapula. Let your spine also be a lift part of this. You've got a little energy in your hamstrings and your glutes, but you're not cracking walnuts with your glutes. Try 3 more. Just flowy. 2 and open. 1 more. Now we're going to push back into a child's pose. And if you want to do a little toe under child's pose so your feet get a stretch, you can do that too. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Nice job, guys. Grab a sip. Terrific job. Wonderful. We're going to take a side lying position, and I'm going to have an arm as a pillow. So this arm is a pillow. Now draw a line up your leg. This is called développé. Stretch it up very tall. So I'm trying to get a hamstring stretch, and then let the toes pull back, or you could, another way to say it is toes and then heels lead the way. So there's an ankle movement, which is really good for balance, really good for keeping the back healthy and the joints healthy, because every time you strike your heel on the floor when you walk, that shock can go up the body, or your trampoline of your feet and your mobile ankles helps absorb that. Inhale, good, up, 7. Also with balance, if I didn't say that already. Now, so we're working that ankle as well as stretching and then strengthening the hip. Now we're going to be reversing it, so you go up this time and then you bend. Now your heel's pretty close to your torso, your pelvis, and then you stretch it out. Inhale, good, and up, good, and up, good. And we're strengthening all around that knee, all around that hip. Good, 6, 7. We're going to be holding a stretch in a few more. 8, 9. We're going to catch this leg anywhere you can, and if you do need to hold on to a Dynaband or a Pilates ring to catch that leg, you can. This foot's pushing down, the bottom foot. This leg's continuing to let go. I'm going to try to relax the neck here. Breathe in fully. There's a little game you can play. How little energy can I put into it when I'm stretching? I'm not tightening my jaw. Oh, that should be giving in some. Inhale. And then let this down, and this bottom leg's going to be a little different. So this leg's soft. Try not to let it help. It's soft. Point and lift up 10 times. This is inner thigh. Pull your waist in as well, but try not to jam this leg down in the ground to make your bottom leg lift. 6, 7. Go higher than you think you can on your inner thigh. Now pull your toes back. Really pull the pinky toe back too. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now let's head over to the other side. Take your arm underneath your ear. And you're going to be, this is a pillow, so you don't have to strain your neck. That's what this is for. And then take the top leg, draw a line, and then really try to work your ankle. Point, flex. Oops, I just had an ankle pop. That's probably good. It feels relieving. 4, so some synovial fluid moving. 5, inhale. 6, and I'm trying to work that ankle. 7, and I'm stretching out this thigh. 8, I'm trying to strengthen the top. 9, oh, another great release, popping all over here. Let's go the other way. So up, 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 and then try to get in really close to your pelvis and draw a line. Develop A, you're developing the leg. Think graceful. Your hip's gonna warm up, so you might be able to get up higher. Your bottom hip is a framing, kind of helping you balance. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to catch the foot in the air. If you need an assist like a Dynaband or a Pilates ring, you can do that. You can feel sometimes one leg's tighter than the other. If you have that feeling, you can always spend a couple more breaths on that tighter leg. Breathe in fully. Try to feel it lengthen and give in. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're doing great. 6, 7. I really enjoy this stretch. I hope you like it. 8. It's good for the knees. 9. Inhale. Let this leg come in front and think of it relaxing. It's just this passive stretch right here. Point your bottom toes. Feel your waist help you. So you should have some activity going on in your waist. This leg goes up higher than you think. Control the up and then control the down, so you're not just plopping into the ground. Now the same foot on the bottom is going to really pull the toes back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. Grab a sip. We're going to meet back on our back side. And then just for a moment, take a hand to each knee and stir the pot. We'll wait for everybody to come in. So you're taking a sip and maybe you're lubricating the joint here. This is nice if you had any sacral issues. This is really nice. You can do them separately or together or both. And then when you're ready, we're going to take the feet back on the ground and curl your low back up a vertebra at a time. Now when your hips are level, the possible add-on is to take your right ankle on your left thigh. You're still in a bridge, so there's space underneath the booty. Drop down till the sacrum hits the floor. Curl up, drop down, and I'm trying to low back articulate. It's a little harder like this, but see if you can still articulate. Keep your hips level. One of them's not drooping. 5. Feel a little hip stretch. 6. One-legged bridge. 7. 8. 4 corners of your left foot are on the ground. 9. Now on the 10th one, right foot down, left ankle up. You're going to try to articulate through your spine. You're going to try to keep your hips level. All four corners of that right foot are down. Open up that knee away from you. Breathe in and out fully. 6, neck is soft. 7, knee over the ankle. 8, 9, and then 10. I like it. Now this time the feet are down. You're going to curl up. Now let the right leg point up and flex down. And you're going to point and flex. So think about the foot and the ankle. Now feel the hamstring stretching. Now making sure that your hips are level. Now we're adding our breath. We're making sure all the cues are in line. One more. That foot's going to go to the floor. Realign your spine, sort of like make yourself level if you aren't. Take your other leg and point and flex and point and flex and reach through that ankle. 5, hips are level. 6, work that ankle. Keep the right knee stable over the ankle. And really good. Now that foot's going to go down. Lower yourself down. And it's going to be a wide V. So if you can, keep your knees long and open up your legs. Pull your toes back if you can. Yep. 10, inner thighs. 9, 8, 7, good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, nice. I love the little rock. That's wonderful. Now this is a hamstring / abdominal exercise. So leave a leg up, pour a left leg just above the floor. If you would like to add on, come up, pull that toe, let your other hand go to your thigh. If you need to modify, you could put a hand behind your head, or you could put your head on the mat. Feel this stretch. Breathe it. Now you want to feel your abs if you're up. Everybody looks great. We're going to rest our head for a minute and take that time to switch the legs. So one leg's kind of pouring, hovering above the floor. Get ready. Come up. You can hold on to that toe. Your other hand's on your thigh. You want to feel that hamstring. Yeah, I like you looking down at the toe, Michelle. I think that helps your neck position the best, looking down towards the toe. Belly in. 5, 4, hamstring. 3, 2, recover for a moment and relax. Notice how you feel. We're going to be putting a hamstring stretch called single straight leg stretch abdominals together. Let me show you modified just in case you need it. The legs are up, and then you could modify with a really tiny pair of scissors, like travel scissors. But if you want to add on, lift up your shoulders, and then you switch which leg you're helping into a hamstring stretch. You want to feel your belly pull in. And I love to, each time my leg's in there, I want to feel a hamstring stretch. And then add your toes pulling back for 10. Feel good. Feel your hamstring, feel your abs. All right, just take 4 more. And if you need to lower your head, that's fine. 3, 2, recover. Take a moment. Neck relaxes. So it's like you're shaking it yes and no. You're just going to let your neck relax. Leave your hands down low, guys, beside your hips like a frame. Lift up your legs, and let me just show you. If you want to modify corkscrew, you just bend. If you want it harder, straighten. Draw a circle around. Now when you get to 12 o'clock, inhale and exhale. Now you've got an imaginary ribbon between your legs, so your legs are working as a unit. The lower you take your legs, the more your ribs have to stay down, right? So it's a little more demanding or challenge. And to modify, you'll bend your knees. Inhale. 4, 3, 2. Try again. 1. All right, nice job. Now hug the legs in and just do a little rock. We did an abdominal exercise with our head down. Now we're going to do one with our head up. So take your hands behind your head. The First option is to take a little pair of scissors like it was before. If you're doing okay with that, take your left shoulder towards your right long knee. Yes, and then your right shoulder towards your left long knee, the leg that's in the air. So we kind of putting together crisscross plus single straight leg stretch, kind of rotating just like we did earlier, but now our leg is long. All right, try toes back. If you get tired or if your neck needs another break, just put it down and join if you can. Try 4 more, 3 more, 2, 1. Now hug the legs in. I'm going to give us a back stretch here in the middle. So take one leg long, left leg, right knee over, left hand on the leg, right arm out like a T. Give yourself a little breath. Inhale. Well, even a bigger breath, not a little one. I meant little in the diminutive sense or the precious sense. So just let everything release with your exhale. Your shoulder, your hip, your low back, your upper back. 5, 4, 3, 2. Notice how good that feels. Inhale, and let's do that on the other side. That felt great today. So one knee down and one leg long. Now one side may feel different. If it does, you know that you're welcome to stay there a little longer. Look over that left hand. Relax. Let your body keep letting go. Keep letting it drop. Five, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Now, when you come back to neutral, you're going to reach your arms long and your legs long. So you'll shift through your waist. One hip goes down and then one hip goes up, like you're climbing a ladder. You can even do the same with your arms. That's a QL stretch. That's a back muscle that tends to need some extra attention. It can get tight. It can be responsible for a lot of low back pain, so we're giving it attention. One leg wants to shift past the other on purpose on this. Now, leave your legs neutral, and the option is to inhale, and then as you exhale, you peel up and you go over. Now, if you need a modification, that's okay. You can do the bridge. Curl your low back down and try to feel your lumbar spine. I'm going to show a few different ways to do this. So that was way 1. A second way is to frame your ears. Picture frame is a harder variation. So it's okay, whatever way you want to do it. You just want to meet you where you are. Roll down, and we're going to do 2 more of those. Inhale, of whatever way you're doing. Picture frame or hands low. Picture frame or hands low. Slow is harder. You can probably feel that. Inhale, exhale, peel up, picture frame, lower down. Control, control, control. Now full body stretch, wiggle through your fingers, wiggle through your toes. Now you can always do bridge, or you can do the roll up, or if you want to do a little bit harder, this is called neck pull. Fingertips, you don't pull your neck, but your hands are beside your head. Inhale, you're going to come up with those triangles, and then you go over your legs. So I gave you the roll-up options without this hand position first because this is harder. Now hinge, and then when you cannot hinge anymore, you flex your spine. Inhale, now you're back down. Exhale, peel up. A modification here would be to put the arms in front during that hard part. Stack your spine. Now you're opening up your hip, your spine like a book, a hardcover book. Hinge, and then flex the spine. Now inhale, and exhale up and over. Now stack your spine, hinge, and flex. Inhale, 1 more, up, over, lift, hinge, and then roll. Now, full body stretch. You're doing great, doing great, doing great. And the next one is a supine abdominal exercise. I told you, I promised we'd work our abs in different planes. So please place your hands near your shins as if you're a ball. I'm gonna break this down, so if you know where I'm going, go for it. So stage one of double leg stretch would be arms up, legs up, hug your ball. Stage two would be arms out a little bit, legs out a little bit, hug your ball. Stage three would be lift up your shoulders, keep them up the whole time, and then hug. There is a modification where you put your hands behind your head if your abs are feeling great, but your neck needs a little breather. So I'll just demonstrate 3 more of those. 3, 2, 1. Hot dog. Now let your feet down a little wider than a bridge pose. Drop your inner right knee down. Now I want you to just notice, if you have enough stretch, that's plenty. If you need a little bit more, put your left ankle on top, your arms up like a field goal post. Terrific. Yep, there you go. Top of your hip. Also your back right here. Yeah, now breathe through your nose really low in that diaphragm. Let everything else go, all that tension go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. We're going to come back up. Our feet are a little wider now. Drop your inner left knee down. That may be enough. If you care to add on, pick up your right ankle like it's a weight. And then relax the arms like a field goal post. Breathe in through your nose. Send the breath real low. Take another inhale. And then bring it back up. Now, thighs into your belly. And I'm going to have us rock a little bit to relax the back. This next one is called double leg lower. I'm going to show you lots of ways to do it, but if you know where I'm going and you want that challenge, go for it first. The first would be that your legs are up and you barely lower them and then you pull them back in, because that way your ribs are down and you're not biting off more than you can chew, because this is a big heavy lever, right? Strong legs, long legs. If you want to add on, your hands come up behind your head, lift up your shoulder blades, lower and then lift. Now you notice I'm playing around with a little lower now, as long as you feel like you can keep your ribs down. I'm adding a point and flex. Good. All right, try to keep the shoulder blades up. 4 more. 3, 2, recover for a moment. Now I'm going to show you this next one called heel beats. So you lift up. I'm going to show you with a modification. If you know where I'm going, go for it. Imagine there's a Pilates ring that you're working within, that you're crossing your legs. Now ready? Hands behind your head. Come up if you want it. Lower your legs if you want it. 10 beats. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now relax. Legs out wide again. Pull your toes back. And I think I saw you do this last time, Michelle. You can even rock a little. It's just something, whatever makes your inner thighs relax. I'm going to get away from the wall so I have room. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we're going to be coming up so we can take a sip. We've been without our water for a little bit. So come up. Grab a sip, and I think I see a foam roller in everyone's view. We're going to do a little bit of swan on the foam roller. Grab it if you have it. Grab it if you have it. I thought I saw it. Catherine, you have yours? Yep, I thought I saw it. Okay, so we've done some swans at the beginning of class, so this is a step up. And if it's too much, go back to your mat swans. So this lets you get higher. Your pinky side of your forearm is on the bar of, the foam roller. Go up, and then you lower. Okay, so you can get higher with the foam roller. Inhale, lift. Inhale, lift. Inhale, lift. And inhale, lift. So you're at your own pace, going up higher if you can, elbows long, go up. And you know we're gonna hold it. So here we go, hold it up there, about 10. Lower, we're gonna do that 2 more times, guys. So inhale, come up, hold, 10. Lower, let's do it 1 more time. Here we go, come up and hold, 10. Exhale, lower. Now, while you're here, you don't need the roller for this one. Bend one knee and see if your hand can find it. Bend the other knee and see if your hand can find your foot and come up. Inhale, bow pose, breathe. Relax. Now we're going to do this 1 more time. Here we go. Come on up. And relax. All right, push back, child's pose. Nice job. And I'm going to offer the toe under here. And come up to hands and knees. Now, when you're ready, you're on your hands and knees and you're going to lumbar flex, upper back, middle back flex, upper back flex, cat-cow. And then you're going to lift your sternum and lift your tailbone. You're going to glide your shoulder blades down the back. Now, low back pushes up, middle back, upper back. Again, think articulation. Each part of your back gets your attention. You're as young as your spine. Lift your sternum, glide your shoulder blades down. Lift your sternum. Exhale, undulate the spine. And then exhale. Now, you can keep doing this way, or if you would like to join me with a down dog, up dog, spinal articulation, and that's our focus. So you're gonna, for me, I have to slow down when I do this, so I can actually give attention. There's the calves. We lift the heels. We push the low back up, going all the way up through the middle, going all the way up through the upper. And then we're going to be in a stretch up dog. Inhale, gorgeous guys. Inhale, tuck your chin, push your upper back up, middle back, lower back, and your heels go down. There's a calf stretch. Lift your heels, lower back, middle back, upper back. Breathe in. Tuck your chin, upper back, middle back, lower back. Inhale. Lift your heels, lower back, middle back, upper back. Inhale, upper back, middle back. And if I'm going too slow for you, that's fine. I just sometimes have to slow down to focus on that, each part of my back. And when you're ready, you're going to come into a down dog again. I want you to feel that stretch. I'm going to get us off our wrist for a minute though, so go to your forearms if you can. Shireen, you might like to stay up. You're going to stretch out one calf by putting your foot on that heel. Now we're just giving our calf a stretch. Good, yeah, I think that's better. And then, yep, just really give it your attention. You may find one leg's tighter than the other. Now try the other one and give that your attention. Still lifting your sit bones to really stretch out. Both heels down again, just feel how that is. And then come down, grab a sip. That was great, guys. When your spine feels that flexible, your whole body will benefit. So grab a cheers, good job. Speaking of fitness and flexibility and functional, can you take a squat pose? Catherine, you might like to do happy baby here. So if this doesn't feel comfortable, yeah, because the essence is the same and you don't have your body weight. So if this kind of squat bothers you, and I think it's just the other squats, isn't it? So good. Yep, that's what I wanted. I meant to text you back. Like if it's this squat, happy baby is the modification. I like to add the hands, so there's a little palm press here. Whew. Now your low back should just be eating it up. All right, guys, take a moment to put your legs out. Your legs are going to be out like a V. This is Pilates. We just haven't done it in a little bit. So this is called the saw. We're going to open our arms out. I may have to get away from my wall. Open, and then this hand, this right hand, reaches past, pinky past the pinky toe. Inhale, come up, and you're going to, once you're neutral, that's how the spine rotates the best, then you rotate and then you reach. Inhale. Now you're going to try to be neutral first, like long spine, axial extension. Rotate, then reach. Now you'll notice if you're feeling tight like I am, your opposite hip tries to come off the floor to help you out. See if you can gently Velcro the hip down. Now I'm going slower, of course. I'm just focusing on the stretch. Open up, rotate. As you feel better, you might be able to lengthen your knees or go a little past your pinky toe. Axial extension and reach. Now, when you feel even, like you've done the right and left the same, we can go down the middle, either hands on the floor or hands on the legs. I want you to be comfortable. You choose. Relax your shoulder blades. Feel your inner thighs. Feel yourself letting go. Ten, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now take an inhale. Just notice how you feel. Take an inhale to come up and leave one hand most likely in the middle. I'll show you a modification if that doesn't work out. So I'll just say left hand in the middle, right arm over. Yeah, as long as you're good at switching rights and lefts, you'll be fine. So it's like you're going over a fence. This is lateral flexion. And it's like you're trying to reach for your foot, but don't worry if you can't get it. Enjoy all those rotations that we tend to do in half moon type exercises. Yeah, there you go. Shreen, once you got the toe, it's easier. Now breathe into that rib cage. Yeah, there it is. Hold, enjoy. 5, 4, 3. Okay, inhale. That was great. Come up. Notice how you feel. I always feel more spacious on that side, like it's 2 times bigger. Hand in the middle. Go up and over. Now, yeah, it's like you're going over a fence. Okay, just see what's going on this side. I love a little rotation here. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now when you come up, it's possible you feel more flexible when you go right down the middle. So don't just go where you feel like you normally do go. Just actually see, how do I feel? Maybe you're a little more relaxed after doing both sides. Five, 4, 3, 2. Now inhale and come back up. And you did great. Take this, is called double triangle or mermaid. One leg bends, one leg bends. So just if it's easier for you, the left foot's on my right thigh, your right hand goes across your body. Yeah, sometimes it's easier just to do the same and go up and over. All right, so feels probably more open because we've already done a little lateral flexion. Breathe in. This is so good for posture. For posture begets mood. Mood and breath begets mood too. So you can breathe a little fuller. We want all those secondary respiratory muscles to be open. Now the hand that's in the air, it's going to go up and behind you. Probably it'll land on the floor near your tush, and just look over your shoulder. I'm going to look at you though. Yeah, looks great. 10. We're going to add on, lie down behind you, and you might stretch out this top leg. You'll get a psoas stretch. Take another inhale. Come back up, and let's switch the feet. So I'll cue, the right foot is in the left thigh area. Your left arm is going to cross your body till it's on the knee area. And you're going to lift up and over with your other arm. Left arm to right knee. Yeah, so yes, there you go. That's the only thing about these mermaids, is there's a lot of lefts and rights going on. So breathe in, and I do like a little rotation here, like you're exploring, where am I tight? Where do I need it? 5, 4, 3. This hand that's in the air, it's going to go behind your back, kind of near your tush. You're going to look over your shoulder. Your upper back is your focus. That's where the key is for preventing rounded upper back, is getting this good rotation. Okay, come down if you would like, where your hands go to the floor. Your top knee might even lengthen. Breathe. Stretch to that top leg, and you'll feel your psoas more. Take an inhale. Walk your way back up. And then you remember how we did this earlier. Arm up and back. This is going to be the first Pilates class we've done in probably 5 years without a plank. What do y'all think? Every now and then, right? And you caught it live. It doesn't happen much here. 5. Okay, the breath is helpful on this. 4. You're lifting up, you're breathing in. 3. Woo! Okay, and you know we have our we have our foam roller handy. So we're going to do foam roller on our upper back. Why? Because sometimes, yeah, grab a sip if you want. Thanks, Shireen. I should have cued it. Now I did. Okay, it's not too late. Now imagine you can see what your back looks like, that it's just malleable like Play-Doh, that it's releasing tension. You can do extension. You can do flexion. I want you to enjoy learning, where does your back need more tension? Maybe you need more right shoulder. Maybe you need more left. Inhale. And it may be that you need a block. I was going to offer this extension. I should have said grab a block, and I didn't, but you could put your hands behind your head as a way to do it. And you're in a thoracic extension. Breathe in. This is called passive extension. Hi, sweet girl. And breathe in. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now tuck your chin up, and we're going to put this on the other side of us and do a passive psoas stretch. So lift up your hips, like a bridge, and then just slide the roller underneath. Somewhere that feels comfortable. For me, it's lower glute when you have the legs long. Now, if this just doesn't feel comfortable, you can do this with one knee and long and then one knee long. So I've got it underneath my lower gluteal smile. Now, this is a critical muscle. It attaches the upper body to the lower body. For posture, if you ever have to brace, like you're stressed about something, this muscle often braces. It's usually in flexion, right? We're seated so much of our day. So this is a fabulous stretch. It's going to influence the upper back too. So breathe really low. See how much you can give in to the relaxation of your low back, decompressing. Finally, our low back's opposite of the way it usually is. Psoas relaxes. Five, four, and everyone looks so good. We're just going to be putting our feet up on the wall with this block or with this roller if you would like. Now, once you're comfortable, so if that's not for you today, you can always do Shavasana. Put your hips up. The legs up is so nice for circulation and your low back because you're decompressing. And let everything go. There's not a care in the world. There's nothing you have to be or figure out right now. No identifiers, just your breath. Now, with as little energy as you can, gently release the foam roller and then come up to a seated position that serves you. You're going to lift up through your spine and you're going to just take in the energy of wellness through all of your cells. Breathe in the energy of well-being to your mind. Breathe in the energy of well-being to your spirit, or that part of you beyond physical. And we're going to have an intention of kindness with that well-being. So we're creating a kindness towards ourselves and anyone that's in our sphere. Today I will do no harm. I will only be positive or neutral to me or anyone in my sphere. So we'll just take a moment to seal that deal. Feel it in your body, how it's full wellness, your mind and your spirit. And with so much appreciation, I hope you feel wonderful. I hope you enjoyed that class. Thank you guys so much. Happy Monday. And Shireen, I'll text you later to find out the details, but I think you did good. I didn't see anything right.